So the quote, I believe, was that new ideas need old buildings.
Right.
Such a
Yes.
beautiful quote. Can you kind of explain for people at home what that really means?
Well, what she said was, you can have old buildings that are in a fine state of repair and beautifully renovated, and new old businesses that are successful can be in those buildings, like banks and lawyers' firms, etc. But they're expensive buildings. Old buildings that have had their capital costs written down, that are inexpensive, are the places where the real innovation in a city happens. And that's why they're so important to any downtown core. They can house the artists. Their cheap rent allows for the inventor, the writer, the
Entrepreneur. Yeah.
everything. And that's how economies grow in a city. If you don't have any of that type of space, your economy isn't going to grow in the same way.
Right. So when you founded 401 Richmond, creating affordable workspaces for artists, entrepreneurs, even nonprofits, that was really kind of your mandate.
Yeah, it absolutely was, because I read the book when I was in first year architecture school, and I'd always thought that the purpose of architecture was to make everything
pretty,
attractive and pretty, and renovate everything
and
to
modern.
a high degree.
Yeah.
And suddenly I just went, oh my gosh, yes, there are those kinds of buildings in Toronto, and they do serve a purpose that's important.
Absolutely.
And we shouldn't make all of those into fine restored buildings.
Right.
We should allow some of them to be places where artists and inventors can be.
Right.
And one of the things that's really important in that is the changeability of a building. That buildings like that, those old warehouses and factories, they have high ceilings, long distances between columns. I don't think I can think of a use that couldn't happen at 401 Richmond or in those old buildings, because they're so flexible and so accommodating to anything.